Good morning. Welcome. If this is your first time to Crown of Beauty, I'm Stefanie Doyer, independent, unique presenter, and this is where we talk about all things beauty and makeup related. Today we are starting a new series for Beauty on a Budget, and we are going to be featuring our Brow Obsession palette this week. 5 different ways to use the Brow Obsession palette. So as you're joining me, say hello. If you're watching the replay, post replay so I can personally thank you for watching and joining. And whenever you jump on, please say hi. I am going to go ahead and share this out. If there's somebody in particular who comes to your mind right now, comment on their name comment their name below. Tag them in this, share this out. That way we can have as many people join us as possible. All right, so I already have my makeup done, and I want to ask you a question. Tell me, how many days a week do you fill in your brows? So for me, I wear makeup probably 5 to 6 days a week, and it's going to be every day that I wear makeup. So for me, I'm going to be, 5 to 6 days. So it's pretty much every day that I wear makeup, and it's just because filling in your brows has such an impact on framing your eyes so that they pop. And many people don't really realize that. And there's a right way and a wrong way, right? We don't want to end up looking like Groucho Marx. We want to end up looking like better versions of ourselves. So first things first, I'm going to take my spoolie. This is an eyebrow's best friend. Looks like a little pipe cleaner. It's not, it's a spoolie. That's the actual name, spoolie. Fantastic. And I always give my eyebrows a little brush up and out, and you'll find the natural shape of your brows. Now, if you don't have brows and you need help filling those in and finding those, I got your back. I have brow stencils that will help you select the length of the arch and the height of the arch. If you want something that's more dramatic, we have those that are more dramatic. If you want something that's more subtle and everyday, we have that as well. So, first and foremost, get your spoolie. Brush those dames. I call them dames, right? You tame the dames. Get them in place, line them up. Now we're going to come in with our Brow Obsession palette, and I'm going to come in here with my Brow Artist brush. This is an area where tools are so important and really help give you the look that you want. So again, whenever you jump on, say hi, and if you're watching the replay, type replay. All right, so I'm going to go, these, and they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I just go in the order that they are numbered. And there's this lighter color right here. This palette comes in 3 different shades. This is the lightest. It comes in blonde, brown, and brunette. This is blonde, then a brown, and then a black. Light, medium, and dark, in other words. Okay, so I'm going to take this lightest color here, and I'm just going to apply this in the inner portion of where my eyebrow is. And that's because usually your eyebrows are lighter towards where they begin. I'm just going on the outside of my nostril. I'm going straight up, and that's where I'm placing this color. And I'm placing the flat end, the straight end of the brush. And then I'm going to take this angled in, a shorter angled in, and I'm going to go with color number 2. And just quick, short strokes start to fill in. And I'm just staying right where my eyebrow is. I'm not drawing a new shape. I'm not trying to enhance or increase the arch. I'm just going where there's currently hair. And then I'm going to go back to number 1 and fill in the outer, because the hair will naturally be lighter on the inner and outer parts of your eyebrow. And if you want to know where to end that, you just take your brush, put it on the outside of your nostril, and take it to the corner of your eye, and where your pencil stops, that's where your eyebrow's going to stop. So that's how you can find out the perfect shape and the length for your arch. And I'm going to come back in with my spoolie and just kind of brush through that. And if there's any areas where I feel like I may have gone a little overboard, got a little too much, I can just blend it out with my spoolie. And there's also these highlighters here, right? These are for like cleaning up and on top of or underneath, but since I already have a highlighter, my eyeshadow is my highlighter, I'm not going to use those two today for a highlight, but I will use those later in the week for other things. All right, and then I'm just going to come in here with number 5, put a little bit on my ring finger, and just go over my eyebrows. And this is more like a wax, so this is going to help them stay in place. It's going to seal that color in so it stays all day. Your brows are going to stay in place all day. They're not going to get, you know, cattywampus or out of order. They're going to be nice and polished and in place all day long. But look at the difference. Look at the difference it makes of having one eyebrow filled in and in place versus not having my eyebrow filled in. It just frames my eye so you can see my eye a little better. It just looks like a more polished and a more complete picture. And over here it's like, oops, kind of forgot your eyebrows. So again, I'm just going to come in here with my spoolie, brush those up and out. Gonna get a little bit of powder, just take my nostril, go straight up. And that's where I'm going to start. Now in the inner corner, the inner parts of your eyebrow, those are usually probably the most sparse where your hair is, right? So just make sure you have those even. And then come in here with number 2 and just very short, quick strokes. And what that does, it just mimics the hair, because your hair is not too long, and just mimics the hair so it looks more natural, even though you're filling it in with color. So what do you usually fill in your eyebrows with? Do you usually use a powder or do you usually use a pencil? I've used both, depending on kind of what I want to do and how dramatic I want to go and how precise I want to take it. Then I'm going to come back in with number 1 and just go over the edges here, the outer corner. Get my spoolie, brush that through, and if I feel like I got a little carried away, you can just blend that out. And then I'm going to pick this back up. Go in here with number 5, just a little bit on my ring finger, and tame those dames. Put them in place. There. And now your eyebrows are done. Your eyes are framed more beautifully, and you can see them more. And this is just day 1. We have 4 more days, and we're going to be using this palette every day this week for different things. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. I'm going to put a link in the comments so that you may know it. You can just one push of a button takes you directly to a website where you can look at the Moodstruck Brow Obsession Palette, find your perfect color match, and this is just day 1 of our 5-day series, and the versatility of how this little beauty right here will save you money and help you be the best version of yourself. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate you, and I will see you again soon.